What up, Wheatfield? How y'all doing? Welcome back to the Wheatfield. Welcome back to the Wheatfield. This is your girl, La T, here at Tears and Wheat Tarot Show. Well, you sure enough never know what you're gonna get, because this right here, whole box of chocolates, just like life. You just never ever really know. We are going to schedule a Chop It Up session on Facebook. Live, probably for this evening, which is May the 4th, I think. Yeah, I think today's the 4th, May the 4th, and right now my mind says about 8 Eastern Standard Time, but if we schedule it, we'll put a blast out on the community page. So if you guys want to jump in and join us on Facebook at Tears and Wheat Tarot on Facebook, we would love to have you. Last night I was taking a spiritual bath and I got called to the power of discipline, and it is about how to use self-control and mental toughness to achieve your goals. So I feel like it's something that we might pull from out of here, just still feeling that energy of discipline, right? We are like the 5th month. This is Manifestation May. We are definitely in a very strong portal right now, the lunar eclipse, right? And anytime again the light is being kind of covered up or diminished or in the background, like the shadows are forefront. So to, not to say like evil energies, no, I'm saying your shadow side, the things that hide in the shadows, the things that we don't pay attention to, the things that we don't want to look at, you know, the tear side of us. It's like I would rather not to what, you know. So we are feeling that, and to stay disciplined with working with our shadow self. Yeah, we see a change is here in the wind. We have a lot of energy on the table. When I say to what, y'all, we got energy, like we got cards galore on the table, okay? Like it is tons and tons of cards out. So that's what our Chop It Up sessions are about. It is about cleaning up the energy. Move this light over. Cleaning up the energy and yeah, getting things fresh and new, like dealing with residual stuff, what's left over, you know, all of that. And we have a lot of energy out, and to clear, cancel, the energy is a whole thing. And I don't really know how much time I got in this here thing. I don't. But we're going to try to make the reading fit in whatever time is allotted here. Because we really don't know. And we really are intentionally not trying to find out at this point. We really don't. Because we want it to be true like life. Like we really don't know how much time we got. We don't. So we just have to make the best of how much time we have. Like make the most of our current nows. And, you know, pray for the best, because Father said today is a day to have a good day. Today is a good day to have a good day. I say every day is a good day to have a good day. Have the best day you can make it, making the best of your nows no matter what's going on. So today we're going to dig into some shadow stuff. That's the feeling, that's intention, to jump into our power of discipline, staying committed, staying focused, staying diligent, you know, because we have to make these goals that we manifesting, you know, May. You know, we got some things that we want to accomplish, Ashe. And in order to do that and to get them to come out of the spiritual and into the physical, you have to be committed and diligent to that, using some self-discipline and dealing with shadow work. Because calling in something new is going to make some stuff fall away from me. Okay? All right. Sorry, Sa. I didn't know you was right there, baby. She like to sit right there on my feet when we start channeling. Get these messages out. She want to be right there, right in the mix. I need to take a sip, though. It's a good day to have a good day. Take a sip on some goodness, Ashe. Hey, Wheat, what up, y'all? What up, Wheat? What up, Wheat? What up, y'all? Wheat, what it do? What it do? Welcome to you, my Wheat. Welcome to you. If you new, welcome. Hi. Hi, welcome to the space. Welcome to the Wheatfield. We're so happy to have you. We're so excited. We're growing. Yay. Woo. I could see that next goal coming up. I'm talking about goals and goalposts. Because we got the ultimate goal. Like, we on our way. We baby stepping to this thing. We stepping. We going to be stepping with the big dogs in a minute. We feel it. Oh, yeah. We stepping with the big dogs. Ah! Come on, Father, do it one time. Magnetize all your wheat, Father, to this space that you would have them receive a message on this day. So if y'all are here and y'all walking with your girl, if you vibe, subscribe, share it out if it's something that you care about. I mean, if you really want to come back on the daily and get this here spell, you know what to do. Hit that bell. Let's jump into it. Father, say let's look at some divine beloved today. Thank you, Father, for being here and guiding the way. Sit me back, Father. Pull me back into your holiest of holies, into the sanctuary, and keep me safe as you come forward and deliver this message on this day. A message that's edifying onto me first and foremost, so I can be strong enough, edified and perfected in the spirit. What? To carry what you have placed upon us. That's right. Straightening up that back, strengthening that foundation, strengthening them shoulders, because we got some yokes to carry, Ashe. But guess what? The Father makes these burdens light by doing what? Pulling me back into protection and coming forth to lead and guide. All right, and I just follow. I'm on co-pilot status, co-creator. Yes, and we do that so that we can serve the Father. Yes, serve everything up to the Most High, because heaven has come to earth to reside in earth and on earth to do a work. A work that we sure need a whole lot of help to carry out, right? We had the Father come in and strengthen us so we could walk it out. I'm sorry, y'all. Come on, let's go. The Father will deliver back onto us our measure, our portion, our inheritance. Ooh, yes. Ooh, and I surrender. I do. I surrender unto the portion that the Father has given us. You want this? Okay, we're going to leave that right. Is it a challenge? Is it upright? Upright. All right. Anything else out of here right now? Nope. We're going to set that down. What the Father delivers back onto us is amazing. It's way more than we could ever think about, or even imagine, right? It's a lot of things that we pray for my space, and I mean right now today, and I'm talking about gratitude, Ashe, understanding that I am blessed and highly favored, like the favor, is to what? Nothing that I've ever really thought, couldn't even have imagined. You talking about pouring out a blessing that I don't have room to receive, huh? But we know that there's going to be, again, that falling away from thee. Because the more and more we seek, the more is going to fall away from thee. Things that no longer serve thee. Things that hold you down and decrease your velocity. And so to move through the space of falling away, or the nows that make space, is a thing, Ashe, to be encouraged, to stay disciplined and committed and diligent. And I pray that these messages that I am so full with, and they spill out and spill onto you, that they edify you too, so that you may be strong and strengthened in the spirit, perfected even, calling in your help on a daily basis, your portion, your inheritance, your spiritual inheritance. The Father has gifted you and did not send you unprepared, but to call in your weapons, to call in your help, to activate that which was within that is to activate the source within you, right? And that's where I was trying to come out in my way, but the Father say to acknowledge the source within. Yes, will perfect you in the spirit, give you the strength that you need to persevere, to serve, to carry the yoke that's been placed upon you as well. So as you are serving and you lift that up to the Most High, that blessing that's going to come back down on you is going to be like what? And then you overflow, and then we unite in unity and harmony over what the Father itself has done. Right, and when we come together and we magnify ourselves, because when two or more come together, that who sits above, the Father, the eternal Lord of all creation, is there in the midst and magnifies all of us. That magnification, again, we serve it up together in unity. Why? Because creation is whole and it is complete. There's nothing broken and there's nothing missing. So for us to come together in wholeness, to what they say, touch and agree, my beloved, it magnifies everything. I mean, it is a beautiful thing. And to support one another as we go through our shadow work is huge, I feel. It's huge. This one. Okay. So, thank you, Father, for protecting us. I am pulled into the inner sanctuary. I am in your holiest of holies, and you have come forth, Father, to deliver the message onto me first and foremost, and onto your we, so that we can come together in agreement, magnifying all of us, for creation is whole and it is complete. Please seal us all the way around, Father, every crack, every crevice, brightening up my light, brightening up my lumens, Father, so bright that anything that would seek to come against me be blinded out. It is unable to see, to stand, to be in the presence of your divine light, Father. I know that you have called everything according to its purpose, but you also said that no weapon formed against your word shall prosper. So anything that will come against your word, your purpose, or what it is that you called, that you have come to deliver on this day, block it out instead, Father. Yes. Keep it from entering, keep it from causing any chaos, any confusion, any illusions, any distortions, Father. Ensure that we are led in the right way and we have received what it is that you have come forward to say. All these things I pray, Father, according to your word, according to your laws and your principles, Father, do we. Your authority. Yes, Father, according to your authority. Yes. Yes. If there's any other words that we should pray, Father, please give them to me, or upon your authority, grant us with, seal us with your Ashe. Source says to do the work within. I feel heal the past to move forward. I can see stars. I see the light. You know, I feel like somebody is being called. Maybe what you have to serve. Yeah, I feel 6 of Wands. Yeah, yes. Like going forward, like you're going to be stepping into something that's highly successful, that's going to give you some recognition, I hear rewards and recognitions, almost like being, again, I saw that star in my mind's eye, so kind of like maybe propelled you in some sort of limelight, some stardom, affluence. I feel very inspirational, people looking up to you in order to I guess whatever you're going to speak or whatever you're going to say, people are going to recognize that. They're going to hear it. They're going to be inspired. You'll have some, I have a sense of affluence. Like, yeah, somebody's definitely going to be a speaker and they're going to speak out. And I feel like a crowd, like a large group of people that somebody is going to be speaking out to, almost like a stadium full of people. I could definitely see the lights. I could see like the shadow of a very, very large crowd. I feel the stage and a panel, almost like the movement of coming out onto the stage and greeting and saying hello and sitting down and, you know, just feeling the warmth and the welcome of such a large group. The energy that is associated with that, I feel. But again, I'm hearing stay diligent, stay disciplined, and I see here, self-love equals discipline. Keep your word to yourself, right? Maybe you're working on something and you want to stay Like almost work in silence with it right now, because whatever you're generating or doing, I feel like there's energy. Hey guys, it was my mom. She likes to call. I don't know why. We always miss each other, and then she calls me right back when I'm in the middle of filming. So, pardon that. But I was feeling like somebody has gone through like that galvanizing energy, almost like, if you were on that Simone Biles track where you're just kind of flipping. You know how she kind of takes off on doing the floor routine, and she's running and running and build up that energy, that momentum, and then she flips and flips and flips, and before you know it's like boom, she's off the mat and into the air and start to flip, and then she comes down and sticks to landing, and then it's almost like that step out like presentation. That's what I feel that somebody is getting ready to kind of go through the energy of. So you could be on that Simone Biles, like, or whatever it is you're getting ready to do. They're going to be naming some moves after you, like that breakout type of, like, next level, like, type of energy. And that is exactly what I am feeling. So we're going to get just a few cards and then tap back into this energy, because it's definitely just broke up just a little bit, just to make sure that we really, feeling that. Father, bring it back, bring it back. The Father is here with us, so we're gonna get it back. All right, today is still a good day to have a good day. It is a very good day to have a good day. Yes. Which one? This one. All right. And it's upside down, playfulness. Is my whole deck upside down? It is. Maybe you're not playing. Maybe you feel like it's really serious, you know what I mean? But it says playfulness. Going on a new adventure, or feeling adventurous. Change me, divine beloved, into one who is widely open to the new. Are you open to the new? Yes, ready to go on a new adventure. I bet you, I know it. Free me from the rigid patterns that no longer serve. And we were talking about that, like literally, like this is Manifestation May. And a lot of old things are going to fall away. Things that are like trapped into that shadow, right? The things that the light may have even been blinding you to. Because sometimes you may be shining so bright that you focus on the other stuff, the good, I'm moving forward, that you haven't really taken time to transmute some old stuff, some things that are just kind of lingering, residual shadow things that are taking a pull on your energy. It's like, I feel like, when you are carrying, almost like when you haven't cleaned your trunk out in a real long time. That's what I feel. Like the energy of somebody that need to clean their car out or clean their trunk out. It's some people that like stay light. They keep it, moving light all the time. They always cleaning it out. They always washing it off. They always keeping it waxed, like all that. But then there's some folks, I'm saying, they will throw everything in the trunk and just deal with it later. Like, oh, y'all trying to get in here in the car and it's the back seat and stuff, you can't even put your foot down on the floor because you got so much stuff in the back seat that you riding in the front seat. And every time you get something, you throw it in the back. You throw it in the back. You throw it in the back. Something else comes, you throw it in the back, right? And before you know it, can't nobody get in the back, right? You got all this stuff on the floor and you can't put your feet down. And then, okay, well, give me this stuff and I'm just throw it in the trunk. And before you know it, you got stuff in the passenger seat, stuff in the back seat, stuff in the trunk. You riding heavy, burning up all your gas, trying to figure out why I keep running through gas. Didn't I just put my gas in my tank? I thought I just had, I don't know how much gas is these days, but I'm just saying. I mean, whether you got gas or electric, it really don't matter. Because if you stuffing your car and filling it up with a whole bunch of stuff, you burning through that battery, you burning through that gas, you burning through resources because you rolling too heavy. It take a lot to carry all of that residual stuff. Things that you needed to throw away, things that need to be donated, things that just need to drop it off. I mean, like, you storing stuff that should have just been thrown in the garbage right away. Like, you got old fast food bags down there. You got, like receipts and all kind of shit that just should have just been trashed. Like, why are you holding on to this? Like, just stuff that you don't want to deal with. Father say today is the day. Today is a day. It's a good day to have a good day. It's a good day to clean all that shit out, I say. That's what Father say. This one right here, I am yours alone, competition. Are you in competition with somebody else? Oh no, we don't compete. And it ain't no comp for this right here, but me. The Mia yesterday, that's the only one I'm trying to compete with. I'm trying to be better than the Mia yesterday. That's it. Each day. Today is a good day. Today is a good day. A good day to what? Just be a little bit better than I was yesterday. To deal with whatever I went through yesterday. To transmute it. To let it go. So I'm not walking around with a whole trunk full of shit. Stuff from last year and the 2 years before it. Come on now. Fuck around and find out you got a whole bag of clothes down there in the back of the trunk that you ain't even put on and still got tags on it, and you can't even fit the shit no more. It's out of style because you ain't cleaned your trunk out. You don't even know what you got. Manifesting some more and you stuffed to the max. Where the Father gonna put it at? I am yours alone. Change me, divine beloved, into one who can trust that you alone are the source for all. Free me from the illusion of scarcity and competition. Let me trust that all needs are always richly met. I am yours alone. Let me trust that all needs are richly met. All of your needs are met. It ain't no need to hoard on to some shit that you ain't never gonna use, Ashe. Just be putting it in the trunk, throwing it in the back. You know, have you seen people do that? I'm serious. Like, you go over their house and they got boxes for years, shit that they ain't touched in I don't know how long. You know how much money that is? That's bread. That's the inability to move forward. That's keeping you trapped and keeping you locked down and bogged down. You can't fly, you can't bound, you can't run with none of that stuff. Holding on to all of that. Cannot. Father say release that stuff. Relax. I receive all blessings. Change me into one who knows how to relax completely. Sleep deeply. Sleep deeply. Are you sleeping? No, waking up all times of night. And if you were chosen one, that's something that's gonna happen to you. So if you waking up 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, can't go back to sleep, meditate, ask the Father to show you, reveal unto you what the universe is saying to you. Something is speaking to you so that you can know what to do. I feel guidance for you, something, an answer for you, something that you've prayed for. The Father, the Spirit, the universe is delivering it onto you. The intelligence is bringing you your answers. So just be mindful about when you're waking up and slowly come out of it if you can. Like, don't be so in a rush to jump up, but think about the fact that the Father is waking you up to tell you something. God is trying to tell you something right now, right now, right now, right? So that you can receive all the blessings of every moment exactly as it presents itself with ease and gratitude. Exactly as it presents itself with ease and gratitude. Anything else in here? Father saying no. All right. We saw soulmate in here. That's again, is soulmate is loving on yourself, right? Centered. Hold my center. Love on yourself. Self-love. We saw this discipline. Do you want something out of here? I did feel drawn to it. Thank you, Father. We just gonna get a couple more cards that I feel the Father is bringing us to. Thank you, Father, for bringing in the forefront to guide the message. Father, thank you. This one, this one. Yes, something new is on its way to you. Loosen up your grip to release and receive. That's what we're talking about. Release some of this ish, boo. Release it, release it, release it, release it, release it, release it. Father say you carrying around a trunk full of stuff. Balance, slow down, lighten your load so that you can flow. Balance, slow down, lighten your load so that you can flow. I hear, don't you know how to be like, flow down, oh, oh, oh. Oh, but you can't float like you driving your car. You know how you be floating down the highway? That's how we used to say back where I'm from, but anyway. When your car is heavy, you burn so much. And your car get heavy when you got like all this trash and junk and stuff that you done threw in the trunk. Just keep throwing stuff back there, throwing stuff back there, throwing stuff back there, throwing stuff back there. And you don't never clean it out. It's just like a cycle of just packing in stuff. And you may even keep telling yourself, I'm going to clean this trunk out. I'm going to clean this out. Every time you go back there, throw something else in there. I got to clean this trunk out. I got to clean this car out. I got to clean this car out. And before you know it, you can't put no more shit in the trunk. It's like, damn, man, you can't even close this shit. You got to drive it up to a dumpster, literally just start throwing shit away. Or you're going to get to the point where you're so full and so frustrated when you just drive up to a dumpster, like somebody's parking lot dumpster. I see like what is it, like a Walmart or a Walgreens or something like that, when they have their commercial dumpster over to the side, like somebody pulling up to one of those and just opening up their trunk, just start throwing shit in there. You are always enough. You always have been. You always will be. Release attachments plus release attachment to relationships plus achievements to feel worthy. So it wouldn't even matter what you done threw in your trunk. You could have bought, I mean, like, whatever you've achieved, release attachments to that. Relationships, release attachments to that. Failures, release attachments to that. Shame, guilt, doubt, release attachments to all of that. Because guess what? Something new is on its way. It's on its way, and it can't get through all the shadow, Ashe. You need to release and deal with in that shadow so that you can make space so that the Father could bless your place. I'm talking about give you a blessing that's going to like her. Because the Father ain't going to, I mean, the Father calling in some towers. But you still going to have to deal with that residual energy. You're going to have to transmute it so that you can receive. Release the attachments, because if you don't release the attachments and you receive anything new, you are subject to self-sabotaging the blessings that you called into you. Everything that you prayed for, you will self-sabotage it. Self-sabotage. Ask and you shall receive. You get what you have the courage to ask for. Didn't I just say you prayed for it? Ask for help and support. Father say you prayed for it and it's on the way, but you got to deal with the shadows that are in your way. It's unfolding according to the Father's will. You want this one? Anything else in here? No. Unfolding according to your will. Change me, divine beloved, into one who lets you guide things according to your will. May the highest unfold in all ways. Manifestation may. May the highest unfold in all ways. What will you manifest today? The desires of your heart. But in order to get there, you have to pull apart all of the residual, unpack what's in your trunk, what is in the shadows, and release it. Power of discipline. This is my page that's like ripped out, and I dropped it in the water when I was in the tub. So it's a little crinkly, but it's still good because we still got it. And the ink didn't run, so I'm excited. Father say, get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Sometimes people who keep stuff, like I hear hoard things, whether it's energy, whether it's attachments, whether it's relationships, you like to hold on to it, hold on. It makes you feel full. I feel like it's full. You know, you have a very strong attachment to certain things, and it makes you uncomfortable to release, right? It's almost like something has to be forcibly ripped away. Like you will not release it. Like I feel like the resistance in my arm, like it's very tight, like for somebody who does not want to release. It says, practice being uncomfortable. In chapter 1 of this book, Daniel Walter, The Power of Discipline, it says, willpower being like a muscle that gets tired when it's used. But what this really means is that you can also strengthen your willpower, which involves doing things on a regular basis that make you feel uncomfortable, so that you not only do the familiar, not only do you get familiar with the feeling of discomfort, but you get used to it. So not just getting familiar with being uncomfortable or the feeling of uncomfortability, but you get used to it, like you expect it, like you get real comfortable with being uncomfortable. So It says stepping out of your comfort zone is important because it teaches you that your fears are not as great as you had imagined. It helps you put faith to your fear. You will realize that what you catastrophize about and what you have a fear about never quite materializes. It doesn't. Like, we make it up to be so much bigger in our head than what it actually is. And when you get comfortable with just doing things that are making you uncomfortable and stepping out of your comfort zone, you can go further and go further and go further. And that's how I was feeling like that Simone Biles, like where she take off running and then she starts flipping on the ground, like flip, 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 and before you know it, it's like leaping up and doing all kinds of flips and tricks like triple backwards and double twist and triple twist and whatever they call them. And then when she lands, it's like boom, sticking that landing. But you got to think about how many times did it take for her to build up to do run and then one flip, one flip, one flip, one flip, and then adding the flip, 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 flip up in the air, right? And then it's flip, flip, flip up in the air, flip, 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 and then it's all the extra shit to now she's perfected it, and it's called her own shit. Like, it's a Simone Biles 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, how many do she got? You could just keep on going, right? But that's what her being ever more increasingly comfortable with being uncomfortable, pushing herself to the limits. I mean, because it got to be an uncomfortable feeling to do all of them flips and know where you at in the air like that. For you to have a mental awareness of what your body is doing, the mechanics, your awareness, like not getting dizzy. Like, it's so much that go into that. That's why it's so amazing to see, like, and then the speed and agility and the flexibility. It's so many lessons in that. I think she's such a phenomenal young person. She's probably really not that young in terms of like time, yes, but whatever. Father say we out of time too on this one. We done ran out. But we just gonna finish it up. Okay? It says one of the acronyms for fear is false evidence appearing real. The evidence is false because you are imagining it, but you have turned that thought into a reality in your mind. The only way to dismantle this is to step into that fear and realize that the evidence you had conjured up in your mind was false. Every time you step out of your comfort zone, both your willpower and tolerance for discomfort will increase. Father say, step out of your energy, step out of your comfort zone and pull your energy. Yes. It's like increasing your energy by stepping out of your comfort zone. Is that right? Okay. Because I was stuck. Anything else in here? Yes. Discipline versus procrastination. Are you disciplined or are you procrastinating? Again, waiting to clean that trunk out. I'm going to clean it out. I'm going to clean it out. I'm going to clean it out. And you ain't did it yet. And you just keep stuffing more shit in it. Procrastination hinders self-discipline. We convince ourselves that we are not taking action because we're waiting for the right time. Or I'm going to wait till next weekend. I'm going to get up on Saturday morning and take the car and get it cleaned out. Clean my trunk out. I'm going to wipe it down. I'm going to wax it. Waiting for the right time or the right circumstances. For example, you might decide to take a break from the gym because your legs are sore. On the surface, it sounds fair, but it's really an excuse because you could still go to the gym and do cardio or work out your arms instead. The core of self-discipline is doing what you need to do, whether you feel like it or not. In order to manifest your new abundance, manifest your new life, manifest all the goodness that you want to allow the Father's will to unfold as it needs to, you have to help it along by being diligent and consistent and committed to you, right? So again, in the example of the gym, Yeah, you might get sore if you're doing legs until you build up that stamina. You pushing yourself forward. There's going to be some soreness with working new muscles to push your muscles, to build your muscles and all that. But if this is sore, you can work the arms. You can do arms, chest, you can do cardio, you could jump rope, you could swim, you could do yoga, you could practice stretching. That would be an indicator that I need to stretch. These muscles is sore, they feel tight. Let me stretch, right? See what your body is saying to you and work with you instead of finding an excuse to give up on you. Because those excuses stack up day after day after day. Before you know it, Saturday turns into next Saturday, into next Saturday, into next Saturday, and before you know it, it's been a month of Saturdays. That's 30 Saturdays. How long has it been since you cleaned that trunk out? How long has it been since you said you were going to do it? And how much nows have gone by? And you still haven't done what you committed to do. Just something for us to think about. Father said today, it's a real good day to work on some of them things in the shadow world, I say, so that you can clean your space out and get everything that the Father and you are wanting. The Father will bring your deepest desires, like what's truly in your heart space. The Father knows what it is that you are here to do, Ashe. And all of your situations that you keep packing back and packing back and packing back are supposed to teach you, to guide you, to help you learn, to help you see you. So when you start unpacking, you can see all the things that you've been holding on to. Look at it, recognize it, release it, and get rid of it. Lighten yourself, lighten your spirit, because you're going to need to be light to go where you're headed. Again, I feel that somebody is going to sit on the stage. I feel somebody is on the track to affluence, to influence, to inspire. And I hear inspire a whole generation. You got to be light and be ready to deal with a whole bunch of stuff that you are not quite comfortable with just yet. Father say, today's a good day to get comfortable with all the things that you are uncomfortable with. I love you guys. This is what we have. To the next now. Okay? But again, remember this. We love you just like we love the source, because the source made all of us by its intelligence, wisdom, the principal thing, and feels and binds and connects all things with its breath of life that fills us. Gives you the ability to keep on going, because as long as you have breath, you have opportunity. You have a little bit more of these. Love you guys. To the next one. Ashe.